A house in Bangladesh linked to 3 generations of Bengal's most respected literary and cultural figures is being demolished, drawing sharp criticism and concerns from the Indian government. The Indian government stepped in and volunteered to help in repair and reconstruction of the property. In a statement, the Ministry of External Affairs reminded the interim government of the iconic status of the Rays in the shared cultural history of the subcontinent. The Ministry of External Affairs expressed regret over the demolition, noting that the house is a landmark tied closely to the Bangla cultural renaissance. It said that the building could instead be restored and converted into a literature museum celebrating shared heritage. The ministry also said that the government of India would be ready to offer support if such a plan is considered. The property, presently owned by the government of Bangladesh, is in a state of disrepair. All right, our correspondent Naval Singh Parmar is joining us on phone line. Naval Singh, we've just given a broad outline of how India has taken to the demolition of the house of Satyajit Ray in Bangladesh. You get us more details. Do we see any response coming in from the Bangladesh government?
The house we are talking is an iconic building, and it is related to the most renowned literary family of Bangladesh and undivided Bengal, and that is Roy Chaudhary or Roy family. The grandfather of Satyajit Ray, Upendra Kishore Roy Chaudhary, was also a famous literary person, and his father Sukumar Ray is considered one of the finest poet in Bangla literature. So this house have an immense historical value, and there are many voices from within Bangladesh is coming that this should be preserved, and historical importance of the house can be maintained with the like as India suggested that it could have been make a museum or literary club for the people of Bangladesh, and so the sad history of undivided Bengal can be preserved. There are many film personality. We are aware about them like Rutvik Ghatak, Suchitra Sen, Mrunal Sen, and S.D. Burman. They were having a very close link with the Bangladesh, and like Satyajit S.D. Burman's house in Komilla, Satyajit Ray's house, ancestral house in Memon Singh divisional headquarters of the Memon Singh division, then the Suchitra Sen's house in Pabna, which is near to Padda river, Padda, or we can say Ganga river in Bangladesh. At the same time, Mrunal Sen's house in Faridpur, and Rutvik Ghatak house in Rajshahi. All cities are in Bangladesh, and they have a very rich history here in Bangladesh. So Bangladesh government, time and again, India and Indian people have raised their voice to have a mechanism to preserve the sad legacy of Indian figure who have contributed immensely in the Renaissance and the film and art, and all the faculties in of the arts from Bangladesh.
All right, Naval Singh, thank you so much for joining in with those details.